Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm drinking coffee.
Oh, I don't have any. I'm jealous. We're talking about something really kind of funny today.
We are. If you've seen perhaps one of our teases or some of our short videos on Instagrams.
But even if you didn't, as you may or may not know, Alan and I were both at the Boston Marathon. I had some runners running for Back on My Feet, and we also had a lot of friends running. And one of my friends actually ran the race and came into to the city to stay with us. And to kill some time before picking him up, we sauntered over to the expo. And what did we see there?
This really great massager, handheld massager. Looks a lot like a car buffer. It oscillates at like 3,500 rotations per minute, and it vibrates as well. And
We tried it out,
wow,
and it was
heaven.
life-changing. It was really cool. This buffer, was very kind of compact and could get right into muscles, and you didn't have to push real hard, and it was just really like
Warmed
relaxing.
up your muscles because of the rotation and the vibration.
And Alan and I were sitting there and trying it, and my son had tried it, and we all were like, "Oh, we got to get one." And then
so basically they were having a discount. They sell.
No, first they told us how much it cost.
Oh, so online.
Well, I was ready to walk away with this thing that day.
Well, yeah, right, because
We were ready.
It's
Like,
that
we tried
valuable.
it out. It was awesome.
Right, I'm like
Definitely helps.
But she didn't
He's
want
looking at me like, "Come on, we gotta buy it."
She didn't want to carry it around, so we were like, "We'll come back and get it." And
That was a lie. I wasn't
what's the name of it?
Well, let's not say the name of it.
All
You
right.
can Google around without too much
The
trouble.
price is
The price is
$350.
$350 for this device.
$350, not $3.50.
And if we got it at the expo,
We would've
coulda
saved
gotten
$100
for $250.
right, so they were giving a great value based upon what they sell it for regularly online.
So, I still thought that was astronomically high, even though this thing was really cool and really interesting. And we got to talking about it.
But I think the fact was we needed one.
Yes.
And we were willing to spend that much money to
because
get
runners are nuts.
well, but to get this thing that really helps our muscles, and not something that always hurts you.
How often do I ask you to rub my calves?
Or her shoulders.
Every
and
night.
My
Really.
thumbs. I only have thumbs, man.
Every
they get
night.
hurt and they
Squeeze
hurt.
my calves, please.
And I love to be there and supportive of her and everything, but it hurts my thumbs.
So, after thinking more about it and talking about this machine, because we honestly had a little bit of like buyer's remorse, like, oh, I wish we had bought that.
Right.
I started doing some research and reading around, and
Thankfully, she did.
let me just tell you, this is what we ended up with.
It's a car buffer,
This is a car buffer and polisher,
and it's exactly
and
the
it
same thing.
honestly looks exactly like the expensive brand out there. Take a guess at how much this cost.
We could buy a whole lot of these for $350.
We spent $19.97
All right, so
at Walmart.
So we went online and we started looking at things. We started watching videos. We watched some videos of CrossFitters and how they're breaking up the fascia and the tissue and loosening themselves up, and they were using car buffers. And so we went online to check things out, and the one we were looking.
And this actually is like a scientific thing. It's called like muscle. Remember, it's like muscle vibration something or other.
Right, look it up.
And it's actually like, if you've ever seen those old machines where the woman's got the belt on and like it's supposed to shake your fat off or whatever, same idea, but this is for muscles and like loosening up your muscles.
But you can also massage it as well. So it's not just the circular motion on your muscle to warm it up, but
can really
also
get in
to
there.
use the edges to kind of get into those muscles and those sore spots like your calves and your biceps and your
So
triceps.
it's not very fancy. It doesn't have multiple speeds or anything
All right, but
like that.
let's give you the lowdown. We went to Walmart And the one we wanted is sold by Walmart, but you can't get it at Walmart. You would have had to buy it online, and we really wanted to get it yesterday.
Right.
And so we were looking and looking, and we really couldn't find anything, and it was on the bottom shelf, and
$19.97 later
at Walmart.
I don't know how loud this is going to be on the video, so we're going to stop talking for a minute, but I'm just going to show you how it works.
You can do it on me.
You can just get in there.
Oh. Get up in that shoulder area. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so vocal.
And if you need to get into the muscles, you just kind of lean it on its side.
That is good. $20, people. Go buy yourself one and make yourself happy.
And I said to Alan, if worse came to worse, we got a car buffer.
Right, we can buff some stuff.
So for $19.97, this was a really good hack that we found.
But it's not even a hack. What you would buy for $350.
And the one that we saw at the expo had the same size surface area pad, and actually this one rotates more times
a little bit
than the one that we saw. And there are other versions of like this kind of thing on the market. So the one we saw was $350. Then I was doing my research.
One for $149.
There was one for $149.
And then we kept going back down and down.
Going down the rabbit hole and found this for $19.
And I think that the real question I was having was, doesn't matter what kind of money we're spending on this. Will this be something for us? Will this do the things that we need it to do and be there for us? For the next few months anyways. The nice thing about this for $20 is if it unfortunately breaks, you just go buy another one, right? So check things out. Check things out for yourself.
If you try this and you buy one, let us know, because people, I'm sure you think we're crazy, but it really does work and it feels amazing.
I've already used it a couple times today, on my calves and stuff, and it works really, really well. And you don't have to kill yourself. There's this one machine out there that punches you. It's like, I don't like being punched in general.
It's called trigger point.
Trigger point, but that's so much on your muscles. And I think if you're really muscle bound and all those things, you might need that kind of stimulation to break up that tissue and loosen you up. But for runners and weekend warriors and things like that, this is really going to do what you need it to do.
And my 8-year-old really liked the one that was $350, so he's going to be super excited to see a version of it here as well.
Yeah, check it out.
Let us know.
Peace.